Well, good morning. This is Kent Blaylock with SDG replays with some Glory Days boxing this beautiful Friday morning. I hope everyone is doing well. It is indeed a beautiful day, and I am so thankful to be alive and breathing and enjoying it. And I hope you are as well as we look this morning to get into some Glory Days boxing. I am in the midst of a 32-man double elimination tournament. I am now past the second round. I am still down in the elimination bracket, the win or go home bracket. And this morning we're going to be seeing Sam Langford versus Ernie Shavers, who in their opening round bout lost, but are now continuing forward after moving forward in this tournament. Today will be this matchup against Langford and Shavers will probably be a banging away match as we go to look at the tail of the tape and the cards to see what we got going on this morning. With Sam Langford, he is the higher seeded fighter in this bout, and he has 9 stars in his ring general star category, where Ernie Shavers is an 8-star fighter. So Langford does have the advantage in the head-to-heads with 1 extra star. Langford had a very busy and active career. If you could, as you see, 178 wins, 29 losses with 39 draws, with 126 knockouts. So he has good power. He's 5 with his power and 7 when his opponent is fatigued or stunned. His chin knockdown is a 2, where he stuns from 3 to 5, and his chin KO also, he's at a 2. His will is a 5, cuts rather highly at 7, and fouls at 6. Check our judge for this bout. Mark Green does not add any foul additions or will as well. Langford has the body snatcher trait, so inside punches can't be blocked. So on any time there is a defensive check for Ernie Shavers, if it's an inside exchange, he will not be able to defend. A very good trait to have. As you can see, on the inside, Sam Langford is a 0 to 58 on the inside. So very accurate puncher on the inside, where he's on the outside, he's 0 to 43. Langford's defense is average, 1 to 4. He's going to take away a punch, and with a roll of 5, he's going to add a punch, and he counters from 1 to 7, which is pretty good. So his defense is slightly, I would say, slightly above average, and his stamina is 80, which for a 10-round bout is average as well. Not bad, but not great. Ernie Shavers, again, as I said, he's a 8-star fighter with a lot of power. He's a 7 power, and when his opponent is stunned or fatigued, he's a 10. His chin knockdown is a 3, which is a little higher than Langford's, and he will stun from 4 to 8. His chin KO is a 4. So if you can get to Shavers, he is easier to knock out than Langford. His will is a 6. He cuts at a 7 as well and fouls at a 5. He has the not so tough trait, which is not a good trait to have. If less ring general stars than opponent, it's going to be a -1 from his power, and he does have less than Langford, so his power is going to go from a 7 to a 6 and 9, which is still good power. He is more accurate again from the inside, just like Langford is. He's 0 to 50. Very poor from the outside, 0 to 38. I would say Shaver's defense is slightly below average. He defends rolls of 1 and 2. He'll take away 1, but 3 to 5, he's going to add another punch. And he only counters from 1 to 4, whereas Langford counters from 1 to 7. So with the tell of the tape, this should be Langford's fight to win, but the punching power of Earnie Shavers can come through. We've saw it already in this tournament as he won his first round bout and lost his second, and he won his first round by knockout, his first round in this tournament. So here, that's the tell of the tape. We have Shavers versus Langford to move forward in our tournament to see who stays and who goes home. Our judge again is Mark Green. Our referee is Mark Green. Our judges are Stan Krista DeLu, Gwen Adair, and Joe Pasquale will be our judges for the fight. Both fighters have got their final instructions from their corners. They meet in center ring, get their instructions from Mark Green, touch gloves, go back to their corners. The bell rings, the dice roll. 6 and a 2. We'll see Sam Langford starting off from the inside, unopposed, with a roll of 79 from the inside. He misses. Counter opportunity for Shavers, and he does counter back with 2 crosses to the body of 1 cross to the body and 1 to the head. And with the red roll of 4, there will be a chin check for Langford as Earnie Shavers is firing back hard and heavy to start off the round. And Langford takes those punches and keeps moving forward as we go to the 240 segment in the round. 5 and 4. Again, Sam Langford on the inside, 73 from the inside. He misses again, but there will be no counter from Earnie Shavers as we go to the 220 mark here in the round. 6 and 4. Again, Langford from the inside, 56. This time he does indeed connect from the inside. He bores in behind a short cross, 2 punches landed. And Earnie Shavers allows another to get through as he allows an uppercut to get through his guard as a 3rd punch is landed. And now there will be a chin check for Earnie Shavers as that uppercut came thundering through. Chin check, Earnie Shavers. And Shavers moves forward as well as we go to the 2-minute mark here in round number 1. 3 and 4. Again, Sam Langford on the inside. 98 from the inside. He gets a punch in, but there's a foul check, and that low blow is gone unnoticed by referee Mark Green as we go to the minute 40 mark here in the round. 4 and 3. This time, Shavers on the inside. 66 from the inside. He misses. No counter for Langford as we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round. 1 and 3. Toe-to-toe from the inside. Langford leading off first from the inside. He follows a 1-2 with an uppercut. 3 punches land, and there will be a cut check for Shavers, but first he answers back with a 77 from the inside. He misses, and the roll of 17 does not allow for a cut as we go to the minute mark here in the round. Double deuces. See a toe-to-toe again from the inside. Langford leading off. Withering blows into pocket. He lands 4 more punches, and again, another cut check for Earnie Shavers. As Shaver answered back from the inside, a 95 from the inside, and he throws low, so there's going to be a possible foul check of some kind for Earnie Shavers. But first, cut check. And the Roll of the dice is a 5. He has been cut. What will that cut be? He has swelling over the right eye. So Ernie Shavers here in round number 1. Round 1. Ernie Shavers. Swelling over that right eye. And now, foul check for Sam Langford. Ernie Shavers, excuse me. And he does indeed foul. So Ernie Shavers did not appreciate the swelling of the right eye. So how did he respond back? With a rabbit punch. So here late in the round, it's getting kind of dirty and nasty and painful as we got swelling around the right eye and rabbit punches being delivered by Ernie Shavers. As we go to the 42nd mark here in the round, 6-3. See again another toe-to-toe from the inside. Langford leading off. He misses. Shavers answers back with an 18 from the inside, and it is a heavy punches throat as he unleashes both hands in tight. 4 punches land, and there will be a chin check of Sam Langford, and he is stunned now. He is stunned here as we go to the last 20 seconds of the segment. We have Sam Langford now stunned. Here in the round. But the bell rings to end the round as Langford staggers back to his corner. Exciting round, seeing swelling over the right eye, rabbit punches, and Langford stunned as the bell sounded to end round number 1. But in that round, Langford was the slightly busier puncher as he landed 11 punches to 7 for Ernie Shavers. As both fighters are getting busy. Again, our judge is Stan Christodoulou, who calls it straight according to the Glory Days boxing chart. So 1 to 4 punches. All right. Now, Gwen Adair, who favors the boxer who lands more punches. All right. And Joe Pasquale, who does as well. Judges' scores are in. For Stan Christodoulou. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right or not. That's an unusual name. Now Joe Pasquale. As the judges handed in their scores, our fighters are getting their instructions for the next round as we go into round number 2 of this 10-round bout. Fighters up off their stools, staring down their opponent as the bell rings and the dice roll. 2 and a 1. We'll see Ernie Shavers on the offensive from the inside, and we have our first event check with the roll of 99, and we'll go to our event chart, and it's an 05. Oh boy, we're going to go to the rare event chart now. Now this could get interesting. 35 on the rare event chart. Fighter scores 3 punches, but hurts wrist. -1 punches landed for the rest of the fight. So Ernie Shavers for the rest of this fight is going to have -1 on his punches landed. He has now a hurt wrist. As we go to the 240 segment here in the round, Ernie Shavers at a disadvantage now. 1 and a 3. Again, a toe-to-toe on the inside. Shaver's leading off on the inside. Again, in tight. He would have landed in tight 4 punches, but because of a hurt wrist, he only lands 3 as Langford fires back with a 63. He misses as we go to the 220 mark here in the round. Shaver's with momentum. 6 and 5. Toe-to-toe from the inside. Earnie Shaver's leading off from the inside. He will connect with a short one hard landed punch as Langford answers back with an 82 from the inside. He misses as we go to the 2-minute mark as Langford is having difficulty landing any punches here in round number 2. 4 and 3. We'll see Earnie Shaver's on the inside, 39 from the inside. A short, hard one punch landed. And Langford does defend that. And so there's no punches landed in that segment. And if Langford had not blocked that hard right cross, there would have been a chin check for Sam Langford, but no punches landed in that segment. 3 and 3. This is a toe-to-toe from the inside. Earnie Shaver's leading off from the inside. Again, letting his hands go in tight. 3 more punches landed as Langford answers back with a 53 from the inside. He comes in behind a short cross as he lands 2 punches in the exchange. As we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round, 2 and 3. Again, Earnie Shaver's on the inside, 32 from the inside. Wicked 3-punch combo, which one of those is taken on the gloves by Sam Langford as 2 punches get through. As we go to the minute mark here in the round, a round being dominated by Shaver's so far. 6 and 5, again, a toe-to-toe from the inside. 49 from the inside. Shaver's does get 1 punch through as he lands a hook to the body of Langford. Langford fires back with an 09 from the inside. That's a withering blows while he's in the pocket. 4 punches land, and they're hard, heavy punches, as there will be a chin check of Earnie Shaver's, but the 18 is well outside of Earnie Shaver's knockdown rate. 3 and 4. This time, Sam Langford on the inside, and we have another event chart check, and there cannot be another rare event, so this will be just a regular event. And it's a 96. Automatically go toe-to-toe next segment, +2 to each fighter's punches landed. So we go to the last 20 seconds of the round. We'll be going toe-to-toe from the inside. Earnie Shaver's leading off. He misses, and they both miss. No punches landed in that segment, so that rare event did not take place. So the bell rings for the end of round number 2. A very good round for Earnie Shaver's, even fighting through that injured wrist, as in that round there were 6 punches landed by Langford to the 13 of Earnie Shaver's. So a 7-punch differential in that round. How will our judges call this round? Judge Stan Christodoulou. All right. He's got his score in. Gwen Adair. All right. And Joe Pasquale. Okay, judges' scores are in. So they hand in their scores. Fighters are getting their final instructions as we prepare to go to round number 3 in this 10-round bout. Sam Langford's corner telling him, you need to get busy. You were out boxing that round. You are the better boxer. Get busy. Uh, get off first. Shavers has been told, just continue doing what you're doing. Uh, fight through, tough it out, fight through that injured wrist. Both fighters get up, staring down the other as the bell rings. The dice roll. 5 and 4. We'll see Sam Langford on the offensive from the inside. 57 from the inside. He comes in behind a short cross. 2 punches will land. And one more gets through as that uppercut again gets through. And there will be a cut check again for Earnie Shavers. And it is a roll of 3. He now has swelling over the left eye. So Earnie Shavers is having some damage being done to his face in this fight. The physicality of this fight is now showing on the face of Earnie Shavers as we go to the 240 segment in this round. 6 and 5. See a toe-to-toe from the inside. Langford leading off first. He does indeed get a punch through, but there will be a foul check because it looked like it could have been dirty as Earnie Shavers answers back with a 54. He misses, and the 10 is outside the foul check of Sam Langford as he gets that low blow without Mark Green noticing as we go to the 220 mark here in the round. 4 and 4. See again a toe-to-toe from the outside. Langford leading off from the outside. He misses. Earnie Shavers answering back with a great devastating combination. 4 punches landed in that segment. But Langford will, no, that was a toe-to-toe. There will be no defense. As we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. 2 and 5. We'll see Earnie Shavers on the inside, 33 from the inside. Wicked 2-punch combo, 2 punches land, and they are, again, one of those is blocked by Sam Langford, but the one that got through was hard and heavy. Now there will be a chin check for Sam Langford as a left hook got through to the head of Sam Langford. Chin check, and he just keeps moving forward as we go to the minute 40 mark here in round number 3. 3 and 2. We'll see Langford this time on the inside, 78 from the inside. He misses, but there will be no counter from Earnie Shavers as we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round. 5 and 3. Toe-to-toe from the inside, 58 from the inside. For Sam Langford, he again lands 2 crosses to the head of Earnie Shavers. Shavers looking to answer back with a 97. He does indeed answer back with 1 punch, but there will be a foul check, and he gets away with that blow that looked a little low as we go to the minute mark here in the round. 2 and 3. Earnie Shavers on the inside, 65 from the inside, but he misses, and Sam Langford counters back with 2 hooks to the body of Earnie Shavers as we go to the 42nd mark here in the round. 6 and 3. Again, a toe-to-toe from the inside. Sam Langford leading off. He again is moving in, throwing short crosses. 2 punches land. As Shavers looks to answer back, and he does with an 11 from the inside as he gets his hands going, as he lands 3 punches in tight. As we go to the 22nd mark, a round very tightly contested, 3 and 2. We'll see Sam Langford on the inside, 27 from the inside. He follows a 1-2 with an uppercut, 3 punches landed as the bell sounds to end round number 3. And that was a very tightly fought round as both fighters were busy that round with Langford landing 13 punches to 9 for Ernie Shavers. So a 4-punch differential will be tough scoring for our judges, as Judge Stan Christodoulou turns in his score. Now Gwen Adair and Joe Pasquale. All right. This is a very tightly contested fight so far. It could go any way. Right now, I have this just about dead even. If I would give a slight edge right now in the fight, I would probably give it to Ernie Shavers, just because he has landed the heavier and the harder punches. But who knows how our judges have seen this fight. As we go to round number 4, fighters up off their stools. Bell ring, dice roll. 3 and a 6. We'll see Sam Langford going from the inside. 90 from the inside. Will be a clinch as we go to the 240 mark. There's no punches thrown in that segment. 5 and 1. Toe-to-toe from the inside. Langford will be leading off from the inside. Again, that 1-2 with the uppercut. 3 punches landed. Ernie Shavers looking to answer back with a 15 from the inside. He gets his hands going as well as he lands 3 more punches as we go to the 220 mark of the round. 1 and a 5, toe-to-toe from the inside. Shavers leading off. No, this will be Langford, excuse me. Langford leading off from the inside. He comes in behind those crosses. 2 short crosses landed, and one of them gets through hard and heavy, as there will be a chin check for Ernie Shavers after he answers back with a 34 from the inside. 2 punches landed by Shavers, a wicked 2-punch combo, and there will be a chin check for Langford as well. First, a chin check for Ernie Shavers. It is a 1. Ernie Shavers has been knocked down here in round number 4. So he is down on the mat. Now the chin KO for Ernie Shavers is a 4. Anything 4 and under in this fight is over. And Shavers does indeed get up, and he will get up stunned as we will go into the next segment. Unopposed for Sam Langford. So as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round, Shavers is stunned, and it will be from the inside, a 13 from the inside. He throws withering blows into pocket. He lands 4 more punches, 4 hard and heavy punches. And because Shavers is stunned, there will now be a will check because he allowed those punches through. And the will check is a 1. Ernie Shavers has been stopped here in round number 4. TKO by Sam Langford as he gets through the will of Ernie Shavers. And this fight is over in the 4th round by TKO. And we will see at what time that was stopped. At the 111 mark of round number 4. So Ernie Shavers is now out of this tournament. Sam Langford moves forward as he's stopped Ernie Shavers by TKO here in round number 4 of our fight. I hope you've enjoyed this bout as we continue on in this tournament. It is getting exciting to see what we got going on in this tournament. as I see if I can pull up the tournament brackets. Going to do some moving around here. Wanted to show you the bracket, but I forgot to find it first. We're beginning to get deep into the bracket now. We're halfway through this tournament. Here we go. Here's our bracket. Move down into the losers bracket, and you can see our 15-32 bout between Langford and Ernie Shavers, which Langford will now move on with his TKO win over Ernie Shavers. So our next bout in this tournament will be the number 9 seeded Lennox Lewis versus David Tua. You'll see that Shavers moved forward by beating Jersey Joe Walcott in his first elimination bout, but then losing to Langford in our bout we just completed. So our next bout will be David Tua versus Lennox Lewis. Should be a fight that Lewis should win, but you never know when you have punching power like David Tua. So that will be our next bout. And then Patterson, Holyfield, Dempsey, Jeffries, and then Wills, Klitschko, and Foreman and Jack Johnson. That number 6 and 5 should be an exciting bout with Foreman and Jack Johnson. Then Fury and Marciano, and then Charles and Klitschko. Our winners bracket up top has some exciting bouts as well, as we'll have after we finish that elimination bracket, it'll even us up in the brackets. So we'll have Ali Liston again, Jackson Holmes, Tunney and Norton, and probably the one I'm looking forward to the most, the Battle of the Joes, Joe Frazier and Joe Lewis. Our top seeds in this tournament are Ali and Lewis, so it should be interesting to see how far they go in this tournament. But as you can see, the progress in this tournament, we're at 52% now, so a little all over halfway through the tournament in this double elimination tournament. I hope you will join me as I continue in this journey to find the champion of the Bunker Boxing League Heavyweight Tournament. Again, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope those of you that join in later have a good time. Have a great day. Soli Deo.